Hey guys, back at it again with Dad's Power Up Princesses, Juliana, Stepbrother, we're going. High school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there, and while you're still living in your hometown, there's this pretty... I've already fucked up 10 seconds in the episode. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're still living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college, and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Greg. And some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. If they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I love you too, Dad. Always check the card reader at ATMs before you swipe.
Welcome. You've got...
I don't know. What are we checking for? Okay. Okay, message. Matt. My third dates, they get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream, Daddy? I'm sure. I can't commit. I'm sure. Dad tip number 47. Don't skip the corners. I'm sure. The only acceptable. Right. Dad and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII. Vinyl for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the coffee spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. My daughter's having a really rough time right now, but I'm gonna go fucking Dad. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita, and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so that Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I are busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played the piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it.
Good thing.
Amanda. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad. Oh. I don't know what I thought she was doing. I thought that she was like lifting up her nose, like pinching it like stinky.
No, she's like
or like
this.
maybe like this, like to head tilted back,
No,
pinching her nose all
like...
snoodily. But I totally get it now. She's like ashamed.
Okay, but that cat suit is perfect for this.
It's beautiful. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop! Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash.
Probably these sandals are cold dead.
Fine. Take the sandals. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. You carried me when no one else could, Sandals. I don't know who I am without you. No, thank you for your service. Heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they have Velcro straps. Goodbye, old friends. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen a coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup crowd, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and the big hug. It's really complicated. Steve. Oh, Steve! Steve. I turn to see you go sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's got open mic nights.
No.
just add words. Matt's open night. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. Have you seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's Witch House. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. Super glad I didn't date him. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. Hey, Pablo! My dude! Pablo and I share a full on sincere bro hug with like the pat, the douche.
Yeah, with like the clap and the thing.
The whole deal. Glad you can make it, Steve. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veils opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and can beat me up, and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes it's quiet. When it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Matt.
Okay, wait, save. Hold on.
Okay. Matt, you should do it. Oh, I'll do it! Matt, you should play. Come on, Matt. You should play. Oh. Whimpers.
You're welcome.
Not Matt. I'll do it. I'll play. He loves me. What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Scamminess Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Scott comes to you in the hour when you need it most without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Steve. Is there a keyboard around? Your undying thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. It's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as Scott's generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Wow. As long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Thank you, Steve. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agreed to pull out my ska. No, absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I'll just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. I mean, your name right now is Amanda and Steve, which are all first names, so I cannot blame you. Of course, my new last name is going to be Fireblast. Awesome! Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. Gone. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before, but would like to see. You want to hear a really funny story?
Yeah.
So when I did Poetry Out Loud, the second year I did it, I got up at the mic and I was doing my thing and I was like, yeah, poetry, and I was like going, gigging, and then I fucked up and I missed a line, and like the thing in Poetry Out Loud is like if you miss, you're just supposed to continue, right? Like you're just supposed to go. But I stop and I'm silent for a second and I whisper into the mic and I'm like, oh no. Like, and it is dead silent. Like I'm like gigging. I'm like, death, be not proud. And I'm like going, and then I like mess up and I'm like, oh no. Like just so quiet. It's like I'll try and see if I can find a video of it, guys, because it is so funny.
Okay.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine. He's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds onto the stage beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into a set. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Which House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is a first live show. You guys can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You rock, Ma. Or you're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. What did he say? Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all that I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of this, out of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their act, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spill the flat white stripes in my hand because it's so trembling. It's trembling so much? What? What? No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong. I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Steve. Matt squeezes my shoulder and chalks back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Steve.